Weather keeps getting colder, doesn't it? We probably should take some precautions about that. Find some way to keep the heat in for longer. The lava's still boiling, but something to keep those of us more sensitive protected. I managed to skin something for myself. That should prove useful, but...
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, switching over.
Something for Ganymede. Perhaps a bit more barbaric than he wants, but we need to make some sort of suggestion. Let's see. Is he still not woken up yet? Oh. Good morning, Ganymede.
Huh?
Ganymede.
Yeah.
Have you fallen asleep sitting up, or are you reading?
Huh? Oh, hi, Alecto. Sorry, I was just reading a book.
Intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
What were you reading?
Well, you know, it's about some weapons. I never really had much of a chance to, like, get into it much, but I've got a cool scythe now, and I want to take care of it, you know? I mean, I've taken care of other people's weapons, but not really my own. It's a bit different.
It is. There's more personal investment in it.
Mm-hmm.
I was worried that you would be still unconscious with this increased cold.
I haven't been outside yet. Going out of the room makes it a bit, hard, honestly.
I was considering that we get something to increase your temperature.
Oh, that'd be nice. I mean, I already got the lantern from Oru.
I meant more in the sense of protective clothing.
Oh, look at you. Dang, alright.
We could find something adequate and skin it, perhaps.
But I look as cool as you.
At least close.
Then I'm in.
Can't have you freezing over this winter.
No, that would be bad. I don't want to freeze.
Ganymede.
Yeah.
Why is there a third newt?
Oh. Wait. There is 3 newts. Hello, do you have a name? That's Pyleus.
I had a
Newton.
Pyleus.
And that's the new one. Yank. Hello, guy. How did you get in here? Look at him.
Yes. He's a slightly
Beautiful.
higher brow ridge than the others.
Pretty beautiful, if you ask me.
Wasn't aware that was an adjective.
What, notable?
I see my education was lacking.
Oh, it's okay. I can get you caught up.
Alright.
Mail? Oh, I still didn't read this.
Oh.
Oh, just something sweet from Salada. I'm gonna go put it away.
Fair enough.
So, what's on the docket for today?
Well, we'll need to find something to properly warm you.
Ooh.
Some... Oh.
Yeah.
Mail.
I love mail.
2 pieces of it. I'll let you have this.
Anchors. To both Alecto and Ganymede. The devices we conversed about posting... The devices we conversed about Bleh. I'm... You know what? It is a bit cold. Hold on. I go inside a little bit. The devices we conversed about post-Bori's meeting are completed. Come post haste at your earliest convenience. Sincerely, Oru von Sanguin. Post haste at your earliest Okay.
Well, that's a bit of a contradiction.
Contradiction.
No, this note was... Apparently some shadows have been finning, and I think Tenebrous won't be joining us for an excursion today.
Oh no.
Though, truthfully, if we were going into Convectra, I'm not sure how they would have handled the amount of heat and light.
Ooh, brr. It is cold.
Is the lantern helping?
It does, but... Oh. Feels like the air is pushing me, you know?
Yes, it does feel like that. We'll have to get you a proper Hermitian.
Ooh, yes.
Something to bundle you up in.
Is it windier? It feels windier.
Most definitely.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm going to knock.
All right.
I guess the 11.
Knock, 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 knock.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oru.
Oh, yeah. Come in, come in. Let me just put the papers down.
Oru snazzy too. Whew,
Oh,
much warmer in here.
yeah, it was getting cold, so.
So both post-haste and at our earliest convenience?
Huh?
Your note.
Oh, sorry, I haven't really been sleeping much.
Oh.
Anyways, which set of devices was it that I was talking about?
Well, you had mentioned the anchors before.
Right, the anchors that would be over here, yeah. Don't worry about the siphoner for now. I'm just still working on the enchantments. It's almost done though, so yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
It has
But,
a
yes.
dangerous look about it.
Ooh, look at these.
Yep, these are the anchors that we will be deploying today.
Okay. How does this work?
So essentially, we will be finding flat ground for each of them in various locations. As soon as we have them centered, one of us will hold it down while the other will infuse just a little bit of mana into the very top. It'll then slam down into the ground and it'll be set.
Ooh, okay.
Mhm. Once it is slammed down, it'll inject itself into the ground and will essentially probe for surrounding ley lines.
Alright then. That doesn't seem too difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I trust that you know what you're doing. I'm not
And
really
then,
an expert at this stuff.
and then when we get back, all of the locations will be synced up to this, the divining table.
Hmm.
Ooh.
So those are the sensors for this. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I've never done anything interdimensionally, so it's going to be new.
It'll
But
be interesting to see how they work.
if all goes to plan, any source of weak or strong magical in nature will show up here as a bright red dot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Alecto, do you want to split these two too, or?
Yes, I'm willing to split them between us. If you're feeling well enough to do the excursion.
I will manage.
Hmm.
All right. Trust me, they're lighter than they look.
Quite. Hmm. No. Oh.
Oh, okay. Thank
Jamming.
you.
Yeah. A little bit of sugar to give you a boost.
Appreciate it.
Mhm.
All right, so
Ganymede.
hmm.
I did have a thought for you if you wish to come with us.
Am I able to?
Wait, what?
I had mentioned a boon earlier. I've tested it
Mhm.
upon myself a couple times. I believe Ganymede would be able to go through without facing detrimental effects. Of course, if we go through the portal and he loses his mind instantly, I'll just tackle him to the ground there.
That would work. I mean, I'm not very big.
No.
I could also give you my weapon before we go through, just in case it doesn't work.
If that would bring you comfort.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't want to hurt you. Or Oru. I mean, what if I accidentally slice off one of his horns? I'd be sad. He'd be lopsided.
They regrow.
Yeah, but you'd be lopsided for a little bit.
I promise you
The
will not be
horrors
able
of
to hurt
being
me.
asymmetric.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it would bring me comfort.
Alright. You'd need to take this with you and keep it on your person.
Oh, that is
What is?
intimidating for a lantern.
Ooh. I see.
Going to ask that you be careful with it.
Double wielding.
But
Yeah, no, of course I'll be careful with it.
I think it should be possible, at least temporarily.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm willing to give it a try.
As am I.
Anything is worth at least one attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's start heading over. Oh yeah, Ganymede, have you done your wards today?
Oh, no. There we go.
Alright.
I am ready to... Oh, God, it's cold. I am ready to go!
Yes, I was mentioning that we should attempt to find some winter clothing for Ganymede.
Yeah, I mean, you've got winter clothes. Oru looks snazzy as hell. I want to look snazzy, too.
Well, there is always my uncle that you can talk to.
Ooh, that's true. I'll
Unless,
just
of
stop
course,
by the boutique, then. Oh, it'll be nice to feel the Convectrin heat again. Unless it's gotten cold there, too. That'd be bad.
That would be very confusing considering the amount of lava.
At least not
Wouldn't
in
it?
the couple last days.
Okay.
Oh, the signs.
Oh, right. It seems the city leaders had a bit of a reaction to the book we showed them.
Huh. Reminds me of some.
Oh, I suppose so.
Totally doesn't solidify any theories, no.
No, just riles people into a panic.
Did you tell Oru about what happened with the lightning and stuff?
We had a bit of a chat a couple days ago.
Oh. Fair enough.
I figured if our little arcanist here was trapped in his laboratory, some news of the outside might be valuable.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you gotta get out of that werewolf pit sometime.
Speaking of, how do you like the fur?
Oh, it suits you. It's a good look.
It's warm.
You just mentioned werewolves, so...
We gotta sign in.
I suppose.
Oh.
Ganymede, I know you despise to, but we probably should wear some gold.
I have to. I'll be fine. You guys can. What day is it today? 11. 8.
Right, your pacification aura should be fine.
Mm-hmm. The glory of hosting magic. Korb. Ganymede. Alecto. Done.
What was your sound of concern?
Oh, Leph just signed a lot. Like, if you look at the page before where I signed.
Oh, the
It's like-
pages before you signed.
Left, 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 left. Left, 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 left.
Alright, well, I'm going in.
Okay. I
See
guess I'll
you
go
on
too.
the other side.
Ugh, so much portal poop on my feathers. Oh. Oh.
Ganymede.
Ugh.
Ganymede,
Yeah?
can you tell me where you are?
Well, we just went through the portal.
Yes. And
Mhm.
which realm?
Oh my goodness, a new. Hello, little guy.
I think that's
Oh.
him.
Yep,
Beautiful. You are beautiful.
yep, that's him.
Nuded.
Yep, that's Ganymede.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yes.
feeling fine. Feeling great, actually. Oh, it's been forever since I've been this warm.
Yes, I'm
Alright.
sure the temperature's helping.
Alright, let's start getting these planted.
Yes,
Right.
where do we put them?
Well, let's put one right outside the temple. It's for starters. Oh,
Labyrinths.
Ah! What?
Huh.
has no one been down this way in a while? No, this is bookshelves. This is...
Huh.
Logically not possible without magic.
Well,
Weird.
Convectra is made of magic.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, see you down there.
Kind of looked like the bookshelf had teeth.
We kind of did.
I see the Hoglins don't give a shit about gold.
Oh, no, they never did.
No, they're fairly mindless.
Yeah, well,
Beautiful.
that one got a taste of my latest poisons.
Ooh.
I'm a bit
Careful.
inspired.
There's a hole.
Yes.
Respawn anchors?
If you wish.
Yeah, it's just a good idea to stay safe.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Should learn what those are at some point.
They're really weird. I don't understand them entirely myself.
They're little tethers to your
Oh.
existence.
Hello.
Yes.
What in the worlds are you?
Hi.
I found this one
my
in one
face.
of my last
What?
expeditions.
Oh, I got slobbered on. Ah,
He's a nightmare.
you like these?
Right, and just gotta punch it. There we go.
Wonderful.
1 down, 3 to go.
Yes. Well, where should we go for the rest of them?
Probably a little further out, right?
Let's see. Yep, let me just put on.
I'll admit I
Love.
was worried when all of the nightmares seemed to go away after the shift.
So they spook real easy.
They do.
Poor little guys. I don't blame them.
This land bridge seems a little more brittle than last time I was here.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Oh. Hello. Oh, don't do that, buddy. You're gonna die if you do that.
It's trying to reach up to hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so far the gold is working.
Yeah, it would.
Alright, we should put fucking Hoglin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you not a fan
Did he
of me
knock you up there?
still?
No, my body naturally teleports me a distance away.
Ah! What?
Well, that
They're not
was...
supposed to attack me.
I think my presence aggravated them a little.
No.
Apologies.
Alright, let's go a bit deeper into this island and put another one down.
Mm-hmm. No, my host magic doesn't work if you pop it, Alecto.
I didn't.
Mm. Oh, goodbye.
See, that one isn't even bothering to
Ooh.
look at me.
Hi.
Demon dogs are especially aggravated today.
Hellhounds.
Okay, maybe I should carry my scythe.
Perhaps. I'll keep a bit of a wide berth then.
It just means I get to make more rods out of their horns.
That's fair.
Oh, look, another bat.
Yes,
Oh.
they are a little testy at
Hey,
first.
nope. I
It
wouldn't
will
do
bite
that.
you.
Oh, be careful.
I would back off if I were you.
Oh,
Right, nice
cat.
stab you. Alright.
Some of them have no self-preservation instincts, I have to say.
It was hurting itself from my venom. Or poison, I guess, in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, someone just... Okay.
Ooh, salad.
It
I'm not
looks
eating that.
quite gross at this point.
Yeah, I think I saw a newt growing in it.
Alright, this feels like a good place.
Yeah, nice and flat.
Let's see. right
Decent amount of
there.
variety in root and fungi type.
Yeah, and... There we go. Where did Ganymede go? There you
Hello.
are.
Sorry. The lava looked nice and warm.
Alright. Let's go looking for 2 other locations.
Alrighty.
What would you be looking for in a location?
Not too far away from the temple for the sake of the portal being what is connecting the receivers.
There's a warped forest on the other side from this. Would you want me to place one there?
Yeah.
Looks like you can almost keep up with the nightmare.
Oh, I probably am faster than it. If I could get into lava that was deep enough to swim. There we go.
Oh, if I could swim through lava.
It's fun.
It would be
Yes, it's
hell for your
sparkles.
feathers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if there are any
Alright.
lava snakes in Convectra.
And just put a bit of force into it.
Oh. Oh. Oh, little bats. Oh,
Alright.
little batty. You can't be doing that. Oh, he's trying to bite me.
You could bite
I like how
back.
shiny I am. No, I'm not biting a bat. Let go.
What?
My mouth isn't that big.
Oh, there's a hellhound.
Oh. Hello, little friend.
You planning to stay over there? Or walk over? Alright.
There you go.
Doesn't seem to be a safe way to get over there. He's not for me.
By where that bastion is?
Which bastion?
There was a bastion next to the conflux over that way. In the direction the
that's-
ghast is.
Yeah, that does sound like a good location.
I can put it there.
Alright.
And hopefully keep it far enough away from what piglins are still alive.
Well, thankfully I don't make stuff out of gold, so
Blech.
they shouldn't want to take it.
Oh,
Or
no
hopefully damage it.
guarantees.
Yeah. Here's to hoping, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Step it further this way.
This looks like a good flat area.
Yes. I was going to put it closer, but both are fine.
Hello, little nightmare.
And
Oh,
pressed.
oh. He's sniffing me.
I
Hi. Hello. Hello, little nightmare. Hello.
Definitely puts horses in the overworld to shame.
Oh, entirely.
Alright, one more.
One more.
yes, that might. Once.
Oh, just a thought.
Let's see, one at the temple, one across, one over here. Let's try to put one in the northern direction.
Alrighty. Did it? Oh. Ah. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 ba. So nice to be able to move around properly again.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Let's see, the temple's over there.
Oh, I'm so fast.
Just up here looks good enough.
Alright.
Whee!
Yep, this'll do.
Yes, the zombies aren't likely to bother it.
No, they don't got much of a brain.
Well, if they operate the same as the zombies in the overworld, yeah.
Hello.
They're much more placid than that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ready to place yours down?
Alright, place down both of mine.
As did I.
Oh, okay then.
Oh. Whoops, we lost count.
I had believed we were at 4, but...
Oh well. I guess
Well, I
I'm
don't
just
have
done.
any.
Yep. just means we head back then.
Alrighty. Do, do, do.
By the time we get back, it should be calibrated. Oh, god damn, my wings are sore.
Oh. Careful.
You sure you don't want to bother the nightmare?
Oh, I'm already over here.
Okay.
I'm good.
Just keeping an eye on Ganymede.
I'm doing okay. The lantern's working really well.
I'm glad.
Oh, wow, okay, was not expecting that type of swimming speed.
Oh?
In molten lava? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned before Ganymede runs much hotter than me.
Mm-hmm.
Impressive. Also, there's a bat up there, so be careful.
Oh, little baddie. Do, 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 do.
Alright, let's get back. Oh, there's a baby hoglin up there.
They stop chasing you if you hit them once. They get the message.
Well, that's
But then
good.
they might come
Something-
back later.
That is not good.
Yes,
Not very smart.
but they're not as good eating small.
Num, num, num.
Wait for Alecto ketchup.
Hmm?
Or not Alecto, Ganymede.
Mm.
Ugh.
Mm.
Oh, that's why you're taking so long.
Another one for the collection? Okay. I have to stop putting stuff on my feathers again.
No.
You
Ugh.
going to go through?
Newt. Ugh.
Okay.
Bleh.
Okay. Ugh.
Oh, the gold helmet got dinged up a little bit, but it worked.
That's okay.
Also, it looks like another newt followed us through unless it was the same one.
Oh no, he went back through.
Oh, okay. Well,
Newt, newt. It's
Head
important
back.
to introduce them to new newts.
Yes, yes, the newt socialization method.
Yeah. Well, if I have 3 newts, then I have to have 4 newts because they form pairs. Ugh.
Yes, yes, and forbid the fact that the newts might end up disliking each other.
Oh, that wouldn't be any good.
Or a newt breakup.
Not a newt breakup.
Then you have to rearrange all the newts.
Yeah, and then they'll miss each other. That's
See,
not
they
good.
I see they have a type of social hierarchy.
Oh, they do. You gotta be the most newtiful. Ugh.
Or you
Ugh.
have a singular one and they bond with you and expect you to be a newt.
I am not a newt. Ugh.
Yes?
It's so cold here, I'm steaming.
Yes, well, the moon is out right now, so
We can pour some lava out for you when we get to the base.
Okay.
Workshop.
Stationary place. Can you carry the note?
I will carry your newt.
Thank you. Bleh.
I see Vesper has grown out some other trees a bit more.
There's spider webs in those trees.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'd presume there's spiders.
In the leaves.
Yeah, they live in the trees.
Spiderful.
Oh, is that an adjective now as well?
Yeah, might as well be, you know?
Alright, let's get in and make sure it's working.
Oh,
Yep.
lava dog.
Lava dog?
Yeah.
Can take this at least. I'm not sure there's a spot for it.
I'll just hug it, it's okay.
Alright. Let me put... Yeah, give the diviner a couple of seconds. I'm gonna go put these ingredients upstairs.
Alright.
Be right back.
Okay.
Let me know if there's any beeping over there.
Alright. Hello, little newt. We'll have to find a name for you and your buddy.
Alright, come back down. Anything from the table?
There's a piece that's a bit lighter.
What?
There's a fragment of it that's a bit lighter.
Oh.
It's... oh... That's not far from the temple.
Huh. What does it mean?
Oh, the lightness of it. Magical residue.
Will either someone perform some kind of ritual, or...
Some form of magic was performed there, but it's decaying, so it was a bit ago.
Huh.
How long do you define a bit by?
Judging by the faintness of it, a few months to a year, probably.
Oh.
Well, a few months
For the
is what
shape?
we're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably go investigate before it goes away permanently. Oh,
Definitely.
hi, Leph.
Hello, Leph.
Leph.
Hi.
Hello, Leph. Hello.
So, I see you've all been busy.
Indeed.
You could say that.
What's all the littering about, you know? Why are we bringing overworld trash and leaving it in our wonderful home?
Well, that's
What's that all
rude.
about?
It's not
Oh, is it
trash.
Your overworld trash? I'm so sorry.
Oh.
It's not trash to begin with.
Yeah, well, what is it?
More of an
Devices.
investigation.
Anchors.
Oh. You're still on this. Ah, well, can't fault you for trying, I suppose. You're gonna need something to occupy the time.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth looking into.
And what exactly is it you're looking into, huh?
Well, we're about to go find out.
You wanna come with?
Yes, you seem awfully
Yeah.
intrigued for someone who seems to think it's pointless.
I like to know when people are rooting around.
Well, we're definitely rooting around.
Rootin' tootin'.
And what is it you said you found, huh?
We
We're
didn't
gonna
say
go-
anything.
It's some sort of dot.
Some sort of dot, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the anchors have already found residue of magic being used.
Ah, that's what we're looking for, huh?
Yeah.
Not what they were intended for, but it is something.
What were they intended for exactly?
Have you ever heard of what a ley line is?
I've seen them around.
Yeah, well, we're trying to map out the ones for Convectra.
Ah, they're good. Play a nice tune when you pluck them.
Yeah, pluck a ley line.
For
You can't pluck a ley line.
safety
Can you?
reasons, I would suggest not doing that.
Yeah, 'cause here at Convectra we're all about safety, hence all the lava everywhere.
Yeah, well,
I
you've
like
never
the lava.
seen a magical explosion before, then.
Oh,
Ooh.
they have.
I'd like to.
Ugh.
Oh. Vines. Sorry, I got
So-
caught in the vines.
How long exactly were you watching us laugh?
Well, right about here. The whole time.
Left, 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 left. Okay, holding on to the lantern.
Right.
Oh, I'll need to make sure to get all this gunk out of my feathers later. Oh, I'm so glad the portal residue doesn't stick to scales.
Ugh. Back in the heat, back in the glorious heat.
Oh, and now there's a child.
Hello, child.
Oh, right, that way. Or
Oh.
is it this way? Nope, that way.
Organi, another nude.
I could bring him back home. Oh, but then I need to find another one. You go find a friend, okay, buddy? Go find a friend.
Laugh.
Yeah.
Would you happen to have something to do with the fact there was an additional newt in our room?
An additional nude? Well, let me think.
Okay. Judging by the diviner table, signal is that way.
That way. Okay.
Alright. Well, we'll see what we can do by land. And move from there.
Oh, buddy. Don't smack Oru. That's mean.
Yeah, also I don't want to just carelessly poison things.
Yeah.
Not exactly good for the reputation.
I don't know. How much of a reputation do you have amongst the hoglins?
Not much, but
Don't seem to have quite the great one with the hogs. Does that mean?
It is.
Oh.
And
Maybe I don't care to be nice to Bori anymore.
That's the spirit.
Bori lost all respect. If there ever was any.
He started out so promising, too.
No, he didn't. You don't need to lie to us like that, Leph.
I would never lie to you, Alecto.
Oh, of course.
I'd keep an eye on him, though.
Oh, well, okay.
Hello, stairs.
Well,
Didn't know
someone
there were
was here.
stairs. Oh,
This
why
is
are there
new.
spiders tied to fences? Why is there
I
a
don't
chest?
know.
Oh,
Oh,
I still seem to have an intact horde here.
do they? Oh, they do.
Not for long.
But where is everybody? Like, even if they were corrupted, it's a bit
Well-
quiet except for the zombies. Oh, nope, there's a brute.
I might have
And
had
those
something to do with their lowered numbers.
Oh.
Alecto.
I was here when the shake happened. I didn't have any precautions against sudden madness. Which is
Oh.
part of why Bor is so mad at me.
He'd
Alright,
find a way
let's...
Yeah.
Oh yes, aware of that.
let's-
Keep on going. This wasn't what we were looking for.
No, it
No.
wasn't.
East, northeast.
Fell out of a tree. Oh, there's a bat following you.
Well,
That's a suspicious amount of lava.
Oh,
suspicious.
how much
How
lava
much
do you need to be a
lava do you need to be suspicious?
Hey, my words.
Danny.
You'll see what I mean.
Oh. Well, that's a bit of a lava fall.
Told you.
Oh.
No, this hardly looks natural. Especially considering someone put a bed here.
Oh,
Try to sleep, maybe?
Who would be foolish enough to do that?
That would explain the amount of, well, a lack of land. Oh,
A moment.
there's something over here.
yeah.
Oh, is there now?
Oh,
That's not natural. For Convectra, I mean.
No.
Don't
Can't say so.
touch it. Don't touch it.
oh,
Oh.
Is this natural for Convectra?
No, I don't think so.
huh.
Who wants to do a
Inside,
spot of
but it
grave
seems
robbing?
disrespectful.
Oh, I'll do it then.
An unnamed
Okay.
grave. Weird.
Somebody nameless died here.
I don't
Alecto,
see
don't
much.
dig up graves.
Why not?
However they're related to could be watching. Check the area first.
Is there anyone dead here?
Uh,
Hello?
I think I spotted something very unnatural.
Oh.
What?
I clipped
that-
the dang floor.
I
Oh,
didn't realize water could be in Convectra.
It,
it can't.
well,
It feels
obviously
like
it
water.
can.
Yeah, that's water. Oh,
Hey.
more bramble.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Careful.
Salt.
Ugh, it's- Oh, thank fuck it's not a full line. Yeah, you didn't need to break it, by the way.
Well, too bad.
Judging by the disrepair, someone hasn't been here in a long time.
Yeah, but
Oh, there.
Nothing through here properly.
I'm sorry, grass?
It doesn't taste any different.
That at least I think you could bring through.
Yeah, but why?
I can't really taste the grass.
This was a laboratory.
The sign.
Oh, that is.
Yep. These don't grow here.
Salt lines keep crops stable in this realm. Full stop.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh.
I found a book.
This is interesting.
I
do
think
that.
this
Do not
might
use
be
that
a
bad.
little pressing.
Yeah? What is it?
Well, it's telling us if we got in here, we won't be getting out.
What?
If you have found this journal, I can only guess that I am already gone, and you are another Convectran seeking refuge. I can tell you now that this place will offer you no respite. If you got in, you won't be getting out. Genuinely, what the fuck happened? Everything was fine, well, as fine as it could be here. Then suddenly everything around me began to fall apart, and those around me began to become beasts. This place was all I could find to keep myself safe. I think it was an old bunker or something. Either way, it's mine now until 1, the sickness overtakes me, 2, the place begins to crumble, 3, I can get out of here. I wasn't able to make it to the portal that opened, and I can't get there now due to the heaps of beasts outside, so this is likely where I'll remain until one of the other 2 possible scenarios happen. There might be a survivor. For now, I have felt the urge to theorize in order to help those who might come across this. Let's make something clear. This event could not have been natural. Convectra is a train wreck, obviously. Rude. But for it to start falling apart for no reason, for my friends to suddenly become monsters, there has to be something more at play, because I can abso-fucking-lutely confirm that this would not happen out of nowhere. That begs the question, though, how could it happen? Magic holds this realm. Oh my god. Why do you keep repeating things we already know?
Just keep reading.
Magic holds this realm together, everybody knows that. Magic isn't something that can be taken away by anyone except a higher power, like the deities that oversee the other worlds. However, it was agreed upon that those deities could not directly interfere with Convectra or any mortal plane. So it could not have been them. They would have been stopped before they started. What? The only problem with this theory is that no mortal can just drain the magic. If the magic does not belong to them, then they cannot take it. Physically, they cannot take it. That's not how it works, so I am entirely at a loss. Not the gods, not a person. What could it be? It just makes no sense. End of journal.
Well, I
Huh.
guess there were natives to Convectra that knew about the gods.
Yeah.
Rotten food.
Someone who had
Oh,
access
yeah.
to this stuff.
Alecto, look what was found by the bed.
Oh.
Look at it.
Oh. May I?
Sure.
Fascinating.
What is it?
It's a Whisperwind blade. Quite impressive, but
Highly skillful weapon.
yes. And unless we know
Heavily
someone in
used.
particular who could have used such a thing, I'm afraid it's not much of a lead.
No. Nor do we know if it belonged to this individual or the original owner.
Either way.
Yeah.
What the
What's
hell
over
happened
there?
in here?
Looks like an
Explosion by
explosion.
accident.
Yeah.
Caged bulb. That-
Oh,
Hmm. Oh,
found another book.
go ahead.
Oh.
Thought that this room would be enough to contain me if I fell to whatever my colleagues have fallen to.
Oh.
It is not. I keep waking up to things broken or shattered. I'm going out. There's no other way. If you are seeing this, don't dwindle. Inside or out, in Convectra, you are not safe. It's falling apart. It turns people into monsters. Leave this place. There's no other way. Sooner or later, it will all fall apart.
Huh.
Oh!
Yeah?
That is not the same handwriting.
Oh. No?
Well then.
You're damned right. And it has a smiley face on it.
Huh?
What?
Go ahead.
Huh. Look at this.
Okay.
Actually, look at both of them. I need you to confirm you don't recognize any of the sets of handwriting.
Alright. Oh. Huh. These are 3 separate people.
What
3 separate
my-
people wrote inside of these books.
What my colleagues came under.
Yes. I'm thinking.
So that means that this was a lab at one point.
With multiple people inside.
And
What
that
were these?
person was the last one to come under whatever happened to Convectra.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Whatever my colleagues have fallen to. That implies that they don't know what's happening.
Yes, that implies a certain amount of earliness.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this
I
book's
wonder.
useless. Map is useless.
Most of the land shifted with the shift.
These other books are also useless.
Mm-hmm.
Contaminated, do not eat. Okay.
Well, it might be valuable to have a point of comparison between the crops here and the crops in Nocturin.
Oh, right! Construct wanted to do that.
Well, I mentioned it to Construct, and she said that they said that's a good idea, and then I never heard anything about it.
Well, we could take some samples to them.
I suppose.
Hmm.
Leph, have you found anything valuable?
Nothing really.
Alright.
I mean, is it not obvious? Hmm. I mean, people who were looking into this stuff couldn't even solve it. It's all beginning to look pretty hopeless, if you ask me.
Yes, yes. Falling into despair.
These moments will be fun, though.
Ever the optimist, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
There is hints in this. There's something I'm trying to put together. It's on the tip of my tongue. Not a god, not a mortal. Something that is gleefully doing this.
Then some sort of machine?
Maybe.
An arcane construct of some sort?
I don't know. How would it be able to do all of this, though?
That would depend upon its original programming.
Huh.
The salt
And how
line's
much
keeping
it-
things safe implies that it wasn't some inherent shift to the entire world at once, rather than something that ebbs and flows, and that somehow the salt was enough to keep the magic stabilized.
Salt can have a purifying effect magically.
Yes.
Magic isn't something that could be taken away by anyone except a higher power. If it's a machine, then it's not a somebody.
Exactly.
It's like...
A mechanism.
Could also be a quote-unquote higher power utilizing a machine to get to something they can't directly control. After all, loopholes are a thing.
That they are.
It was agreed upon that those deities could not directly interfere with Convectra or any mortal plane. That's...
Well, I can guarantee you that's incorrect right there.
Yes, I think whoever wrote this has some inherent bias we need to consider.
After
you're-
all,
Go ahead.
after all, Thorn did something to me that turned me into this. So, and I was in Overworld,
Well, if
not home.
one of the gods seems to have broken this treaty, what I can only assume is a treaty. I mean, you only get powerful people to agree to things that other powerful people make them agree to, you know? It would make sense that if one of them broke it, all of them would break it. I mean, I've seen this happen between bishops before.
This also stands to reason one thing. Gods of other planes.
Yes.
Which means Convectra does have at least one god watching over it.
What?
What a concept.
I believe that might refer to Alara.
Oh.
I found a book describing her in the overworld, but that wasn't the first time I had heard of that name.
Do tell.
So then, Convectra does have deities.
Perhaps. Not ones that interfere often.
Could be that they simply need act of faith, not word of faith. This is why they're not verbally shared, because they don't need to be verbally shared.
Because suffering is innate to this realm.
It is.
Mhm.
It's an
Thus-
realms.
Exactly. Don't need worshippers if your essence is always in act.
That's true.
Which is likely when I tried to contact her, and everyone's dying here, she responded so quickly.
She's listening.
I don't like the idea of that.
What a fun turn of events.
But no, she's listening. If she's in power, if she's in play,
Shit, we need to get out of here.
yeah. Ah. What?
That would explain this type of bramble. Motherfucker. Damn salt. And I'm guessing by the state of this building, someone did try to get out, couldn't.
Careful.
I'm okay.
Gotta wonder who this was then.
Don't know. There
This
wasn't a
facility-
body left.
This facility was not meant to be known.
Mm-hmm.
That's something capped off over there. Above us.
Yeah. There's brick up there.
Isn't this type of brick used in fortresses?
Correct.
Yeah.
It was also
It
used
looks
down
like-
there.
It looks like part of a fortress bridge.
It's over there as well.
So there was a fortress here before this bunker.
The ground likely shifted down.
Destroying the fortress and giving entry to a once hidden bunker.
Huh.
Why would they need such secrecy?
Makes you wonder if this magical thing was intentional or not, huh?
If it's a mechanism, it was. Oru, why did you say we had to get out of there?
An unease.
Ganymede?
Hmm?
Where did you go?
I'm here.
Okay.
Hi. I was checking the tunnel up at the top. Looks like a normal fortress.
It's covered.
I couldn't see anybody.
No, the area that used to be here, it's more covered.
Oh.
You mind if we go investigate that part of the temple you mentioned?
Yes. Yes, we can do that. I'm good with going back.
You don't need to if you don't want to.
No, I want to go back through the portal right now.
Alright.
Alecto, are you alright?
It is manageable.
What's manageable?
Let's just go back.
Alright.
Okay. You don't think the gods themselves can get corrupted, do you?
I don't know.
I mean, I really don't know anything about their nature, but... if they are beings of magic, is it so far off?
Assuming if their magic is even tangible to us.
Hmm. Wait.
To willingly put your own people through this. Sickening.
Alecto? Hey. Alecto?
Manage this.
You don't have to.
Why is everyone staring?
Alecto, you really don't look good.
Yes, and we need to get back through.
Okay. Almost there. Oh,
I need you to go through Ganymede.
okay. Alecto? Hey, what's going on? Alecto, report please, what's going on?
Pain. Pain is
From
going
what?
on the lantern you're carrying. That's how it works. You asked before what the price for using such a thing was, Oru.
Oh,
That is the price.
What?
in order for it to work, Alecto suffers.
You were so happy to be there again.
Alecto!
It's fine. It's temporary.
I don't want you to be in pain ever because of me. Here, you take it back. That's not worth suffering for.
I thought it was.
Alecto, we can find other ways to do things. I don't want you to be hurt.
I wouldn't make it a regular thing. I just thought that I would be capable of keeping the wards up at the same time as enduring that. I miscalculated.
Yeah. Alecto.
I'm fine. There's no permanent damage.
No.
I
We
apologize.
We can't do that again.
All right. I understand. You understand I mean it when I say that, correct?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Good. I apologize for that.
Just glad you're okay now.
I am.
What do we do now? About this? About any of this?
Well,
No wonder your god hasn't. I was wondering why there wasn't any divine intervention when this started happening. For your world.
Yeah?
She doesn't care.
Likely never did.
As long as suffering is happening, she didn't give a shit.
as I said before, similar to demons. That's how I view this.
Absolutely sickening.
Kidding, right?
Ganymede?
Power to stop things. Someone had the power to actually stop things and they just didn't. They just did. They just watched. They just watched and let things happen.
Ganymede, we will find this mechanism and we will break it. We will not be the people who let these things, who watch these things happen.
She's still going to be there.
We also have a second thing to worry about.
Yes.
It is now confirmed that someone is draining magic from my world and Convectra. We need to
Gleefully so.
We need to figure out why.
What would you even do with that much magic? Where would you even contain it? Much less just take it.
You mentioned that your world had a core, and you seem scientifically inclined. How would you even measure the amount of magic that was in your world?
Well, it was dwindling for a very long time, so...
Yes. But far beyond what any person could likely conceptualize.
Indeed.
But mechanisms can. What were the numbers you used? What were the measurements?
How much magic can a gem blaze core hold?
Alright, I'm thinking of that number. How large would the core have to be?
Let's see. Or half the size of Nocturin. But since we're talking about 2 worlds worth of magic, all of Nocturin. Especially if they plan to continue to drain both worlds.
We wouldn't... We would be able to see something like that, right? We'd be able to find something like that. I mean, you have your... What if we put anchors here?
Smart, but you're right, we would be able to see something like that. Unless...
Or see something from where it is not.
Unless it's somewhere you can't see. Now tell me, where would you hide something that large if you don't want people to see it? One hint, we're standing on it.
I was going to say, in plain sight.
Not necessarily. Underground. It would be obvious if it were out and about or in the even floating in the air. No wonder we're not able to feel it. Even a novice would be able to feel that much magic. Oh, the amount of warding that would be needed for that. It's secret.
That would be an entire production, not just like...
Which means that this person's not acting alone.
Start a panic. Get people looking at each other. Cause people to have their own paranoias unrelated. General propaganda scheme in order to purvey your own narrative rather than what's in front of their faces.
I don't like this.
Enhancing words.
The gods of Nocturin.
Why? It still doesn't make sense. Why? What would you even do with that much magic?
The only thing gods care about. Power and influence. if they can gain enough power from other worlds, that would then spread their influence. They would then legally be able to take over other planes. Because technically, part of them would be infused.
Or start a war.
We have the essence of balance from the overworld, essence of order from the end, and essence of chaos, Convectra. They would be able to take over all 3 territories. And the Convectring goddess doesn't give a shit. They don't need territory, they don't need people. Just suffering.
Right.
So it doesn't matter to them who's in charge. They've proven that by not making their presence known. Not widely, at least.
Right.
Leph? Dear. How would you like a little mission?
A mission, huh?
Huh?
Do tell.
I need someone to poke around unseen.
Now that I can do.
We're going to need evidence for such a mechanism around in this place. If it's right below us.
I got the right friends as well.
No, I know. And if we have evidence and blueprints, that means we can do your favorite step. Breaking it.
I'm excited.
But if we
Well-
break whatever it is that's holding,
We will need to be extremely careful.
Oh, sure. Yeah, careful.
No, we can break the device once all the magic has been diverted.
it would need to be redirected, right?
Yes.
Back to where it came.
Because if you destroy something with that much magic, especially with tethers to other worlds, that's extremely dangerous.
I mean, if you break something like that, it could just cause everything to snap.
That's why we need the proper blueprints and figure out how it works.
Do we even have the capability to understand that? I mean,
Sure we
No
will.
idea. But it's what chance we have.
but then that also leaves the what? If it can't. What happens once we break it? There's somebody who would have put this into place. It's those gods or whatever is behind it. I mean, I doubt they're just gonna let us break it.
Well, if we're gonna have a giant magical battery, maybe whoever's trying to keep it from us doesn't get a say anymore. You know?
Let's have this talk outside of a temple.
Perhaps.
That's probably a good idea.
I have a space that's been
Yes, I think that space would be adequate.
silenced. Also, where's that part that you were talking about of this temple?
Oh, yes, the northeast.
There's
There is.
Oh, you clever
Huh?
Regardless.
Oh.
It opened when I reached it.
A space that would only open up for...
Someone looking and willing to endure a large amount of pain.
Also so
Oh.
natural to the world that they have power over.
I'll be honest, the details sort of ebb in and out of my head. By the end of it, I wasn't quite lucid.
I won't ask what she put you through.
Nothing our Alecto can handle.
You said the name was Alara, correct?
Yes.
Alara, if you can hear me, and I hope you do. I have anti-magic venom with your name on it. I don't know if it'll hurt a god, but I'm willing to find out.
Ever the gallant one. I'd like to leave this place. It makes me uncomfortable.
For sure.
Judgment will come.
Ganymede?
Yeah?
Are you alright?
Fine.
Yeah, that's the voice of someone that's fine.
Fine.
Hi. Let's get somewhere safe.
I must say, from a situation completely void of hope, you've managed to find yourselves a fair bunch of clues. You might even be onto something.
I wouldn't say hope.
It's almost
would
like our differing ideologies make for different perspectives and willingness to search.
We have a direction.
Exactly.
And by the sound of it, it looks like we'll be killing a god.
Where did they go?
Hey. Sorry.
Everything okay?
I was just checking on something.
Alright.
We can talk about it in a minute or so.
Okay.
What a day, huh?
Wait.
I
You seem a little rattled.
It's a
everyone
lot
does.
to take in.
I suppose.
for what it's worth, I am sorry.
You weren't to blame for any of it.
No.
No,
I
but if
mean-
she won't say it, I will. No one deserves that.
No.
A being
Not
with such
even,
power to help, and they refuse and just make it worse.
Do you
They
think they
make it
deserve it?
work.
A realm is shaped by the god or gods that inhabit it.
No, it isn't. Realm is shaped by a people and their actions.
Yes. And I'm counting gods as said people. They have the most power. They can make things change. They can force it.
A leader,
Just as they can
a god.
force it to get worse.
They're nothing without their people. Just hollow voices.
Are you okay, Ganymede?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright. Hello, Barbarous.
Oh. Oh, hello. Big puppy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a dire wolf that I found outside the city.
Oh. He's sniffing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, Barbarous, this one's also an ally.
Mhm. I'll bring you treats next time. Oh.
Oh, yes, I've had renovations done.
Wow, you got quite the armory here.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
And welcome to my room of silence.
Do I
Oh.
have to be quiet now?
No.
It's more so no one can hear us outside of these rooms.
No one can hear you scream. I understand.
I won't scream.
Alright.
Ganymede,
Let's put all these pieces on the board.
what were you checking? You said you were checking something back at the temple.
Oh, yes, I was, it came up to be nothing, but I was thinking that, I suppose my little embers were thinking that if there was a place for Alara, wouldn't there be a place for the gods from where Oru's from?
No.
No. After that, I checked the walls myself as well.
Yeah, I was just running my hands along the wall.
Understandable.
Or if there are any, they haven't spread their influence here to affect the temple yet. Probably due to how weak my world is currently.
Right. Well, I was just thinking if that's a reason, or if letting something happen is just as bad as enabling it.
It is, yeah.
It could be cahoots.
Quite possible.
I don't know. I was just thinking.
Well, I can confirm that our gods from my world are listening. After all, I look like this, so...
That's fair. That's true.
Whether it was positive or bad, that's up to him.
It's not
It
up to
was-
him, it's up to you.
Yeah, well, I was praying when I was absolutely enraged. Let's just say Thorn isn't exactly known for being active. When he acts, it's with purpose.
Mhm.
And so, what he did to me is the first time he's ever done anything in who knows how long.
Hmm.
Which, by the look of it, he just turned off the golems inside my body. Or gave them new purpose. Who knows?
I see.
I'm not particularly aware of such things, but would you say there's been an unusual amount of godly interference in this place?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know what the Nocturin gods have done.
Not under Nocturin standards, by your own.
It is strange that he's decided to start. Like I said, he's not known for activity.
The two gods not known for activity both had reached out in some manner to people essentially within the same city.
Mm-hmm.
That is strange, yeah.
It seems calculated.
Counterattack, maybe?
Perhaps.
I don't know about what Alara's doing, but maybe what Thorn did? After all, ever since becoming, well, this, I've become stronger, which is basically what I asked for. I shouldn't have asked for it, but I did. Oh gosh, it was painful.
And I asked for a way to protect those I care about. Seems they deal in pain.
Remind me not to ask for anything.
You can ask from us at the table.
I know.
Good.
My specific wording was to transform me into a Bane.
I don't know that I could handle that.
My entire body started burning up.
Yeah.
I don't much remember after that. After that, I woke up in the clinic, and all this was already done.
You probably are suppressing the memories of the high levels of pain.
Mm-hmm.
Organics tend to be able to do that.
Lucky organics.
But this is not the productive meeting we meant to be having.
Right.
We need to plan forward. We know we're looking for a gigantic thing. I would be surprised, genuinely surprised, if the object carrying all this magic was small, I would be genuinely surprised. And wanting them to know what the fuck. But so what Ganymede said is something that we should do, though. We need to make more anchors and plant them across the overworld.
You only need 3. Perhaps 4 if you want to be very accurate.
Plant one directly outside the workshop.
Triangulation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that is under the consideration that being too close to it won't just fry the sensor.
Right.
What would you say is the maximum range you can give to such a thing? Probably quite a bit, as we put it through the portal and it worked.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but that was also utilizing the portal as a conduit.
Then
what?
why not put the console on the other side?
Mainly because I don't want it to break it. What are you doing, Leph?
I'm trying to think.
How's it going?
Well, here's where I'm at. So, we're talking lots of magical power, right?
Yes.
And we have this wonderful city of the Nocturin that's it's like it's almost like a little refuge home for all of the people whose realms are losing magic. And isn't it kind of strange that the leaders don't seem to be affected by it? The same leaders, mind you, who, at least when Alecto and I first got out of Convectra, were very keen in touting about the gods, oh, the gods are so great and they're so cool. Well,
And
I don't
yet,
think...
at a moment's notice, are willing to call for their death.
I think our wonderful city leaders are maybe not as innocent as they want us to believe. I mean,
Would you like to
if
do
you
some
had someone-
investigation?
I'd love to. If you think about it, who in this place would have the easiest time covering a big, large-scale operation like this up, right?
The masters
Yeah.
of the propaganda machine.
Don't you think it's crazy how they're so willing to be everyone's friend? I mean, no one's everyone's friend. Yet, they seem to want to have us all together and rounded up.
Right.
I think at the very least, they know a lot more than they're letting on.
The only thing with that is the book we found when we handed it off to them. Miles.
Yes.
He was genuinely irritated from what you said.
He seemed scared.
What was the book? This is new to me.
Oh, it was a
There-
threat against the city.
It was a threat against those looking for answers.
Which means that
And-
the city leaders don't know.
I'd like to raise a point.
Go on.
The city leaders are 5 different people It's entirely possible that some are in on this conspiracy and others are not.
You also have the angle to consider. You know, Miles's reaction has convinced you that Miles doesn't know anything. Maybe that was the plan.
You can't easily fake fear.
If this is the kind of thing they're covering up, I don't think we can assume that they're not willing to fake fear, you know? I think whoever's behind this is very capable. I think at least the 5 of them are not to be trusted right now.
Oh,
Might we
definitely.
learn a little more.
Leph,
Yeah.
I was thinking about something.
Go on.
Is there any way that you could possibly get me a sample of all of their handwriting?
You already have a sample of Miles's.
Yes.
Maybe.
And
I
you
could try.
were in Construct's office. So you already have theirs.
I could try and analyze them.
Hold up, I might have Kieran's actually.
Oh,
Because they invited me, or well, the entire city, to a dinner a while back. Hold on.
oh,
I received a note from Azalea.
oh, can you go get that?
Yes. Be safe, you two.
Hello, Yui.
Soup.
Ooh, I also have, pens.
Wonderful. We have a complete set.
Open
Well, would you look at that? We got ourselves a whole little thing going on now.
I guess we really do.
Good
Kind of
thing.
scary.
No, it's very scary. That's what makes it so fun.
Yeah.
Can't exactly say I'm surprised about our god, to be fair.
Really?
I mean, he's seen Convectra.
Yeah, I might have taken a peek in there.
It's not exactly a place that's kept real nice, and the people that inhabit it, not exactly the best.
No.
Alright, so this is from when they were giving me my shop warrant, so that's Fens. And this one is from when Kieran invited us all to the Rose Moon dinner.
Alright. And I am comparing it against this book.
I think I might have something I can go peer into, but I might be a while.
Okay.
I'll end up catching up with the rest of you later, so I
Yes.
can make sure we're all on the same page.
I'll keep you updated for certain, Leph.
Thank you, Alecto.
It's nice
Wish you
working
all
with you in
best
this
of luck.
manner again.
Yeah, can't wait. Oh, that reminds me. Oru, sorry for calling your things garbage.
Apology accepted,
Thank you for helping us out.
of course.
Okay, I'll be seeing yous.
Bye-bye.
Stay safe.
You as well.
Azalea's writing.
can I actually get my shop warrant thing back? I do legally need that.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. That's just absurd at this point.
It's better to not be suspicious. So.
Yes, yes. If you get caught for one crime, you'll be caught for both.
Mm-hmm. It's best to act as normal.
Exactly.
If I could get another sample of Fenn's handwriting, that would be best.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, I can go look at my study. I might.
I
Okay.
don't believe I received anything directly from the shapeshifter.
Mm.
Shapeshifter?
Well, yes.
I did not know they were a shapeshifter. Ah, yes, I do have something else from them.
Lovely. Then I can check on that.
Logically, I should have just chosen this book.
It's a time of high emotion. It's understandable. But yes, they show up as a griffin. They show up bipedal. They turn into a werewolf. I've seen them take many faces.
Sorry, werewolf?
Yes.
Okay then. Could also be a divine thing that's happening to them. That's an option.
Well, it doesn't matter. They're shifting shape, thus a shapeshifter.
True. I'm not disapproving what you're saying, just adding on.
Yes, the source of the mechanism. I don't know if it's a standard strain of lycanthropy or otherwise. I don't particularly care.
Something we could also put on
Mm-hmm.
is that the leaders don't know, and that the gods have this mechanism below Nocturin without their knowledge.
That is entirely possible.
Puppeting the leaders in order to get away with their actions.
Mm-hmm.
But that would imply a large amount of fear from those within the city itself.
I mean, one of them got locked up.
Thus the threat.
Mm-hmm. Plus the fear.
No. What I'm trying to convey is, why would you need to keep a populace in check if the power of a god is so absolute that the populace couldn't do something about it?
Hmm.
If that theory is correct, that is your hope. That is your rallying cry. But I don't have enough information to know if that one is true or not.
And the gods are weak at the moment. Weakened by what? No idea. But that would also explain why they're gathering magic from other realms.
Well,
Right.
if you were to take a large amount of power, that would likely need a change of format to your frame, wouldn't it? Doing that sort of metamorphosis would be very messy and weakening.
They're desperate.
But why?
That I'm
Fear?
still trying to deduce.
Do we know anything about this place before both parties came here? Was there some sort of famine, some sort of tragedy? Something that would have indicated weakness in their gods? Or in their world? I don't know this
Nothing-
place's history.
Oh, my sphere, but
If there is, it isn't easily accessible to the common person. I spent a while going through all of their library trying to figure out any knowledge about this place that wasn't through the voices of their leaders.
it could also be that anything that was recorded has been erased.
Exactly.
Can't erase everything, though.
No. If
Doesn't
anything,
need.
I'd go to the other towns around, small as they may be. Ask people there.
I mean, even just first-person accounts, journals. It'd be worth a look. Right?
Entirely. We need to make these movements without raising much suspicion, of course.
Yes, and for now, until we get proper evidence, let's not villainize anyone.
No.
Gods, we can villainize as much as we want.
They aren't people.
But the city leaders, until proven otherwise, are innocent. Of this, at least.
I was going to say.
Yeah, mortals are not innocent, don't get me wrong.
No. Some of them especially not.
None of the leaders seem vain enough to keep history books, would they?
Depends on how old they are. If history books already exist, why make new ones? But if history...
Rewrite it?
Correct on that.
See what history books there are there. See when they were made. The little things they forget to change. Little things they can't, like the wear of the paper.
Yeah.
One of the city leaders, though, would definitely take note of everything that's happening to the city. I think we should definitely ask how the city was founded.
That seems like a inoffensive enough question.
Curiosity is curiosity.
Yes.
And as far as I'm aware, no one's asked.
No, I haven't. I have noticed, however, usually with a large stronghold like this, yes, they would have trade agreements with various other towns. They would have goods going in and out to the nearby, even just small holds. There are some trades going in and out, yes, but much of them are long distance. There isn't something close by.
Don't need to trade if everything could be made here.
It's not quite that easy. It's more, why isn't there anyone else? The land seems fertile. The land seems more than able to support life.
I mean, those walls had to have been built for a reason.
Exactly. Were it war or skirmishes, we'd have heard of it. And that would be a reason for there to not be those nearby.
Right.
But I'll be honest, from what I've seen of the guards, I'm not sure that the guard leaders have seen active war. At least not on a military front.
Could also have been the gods that made it so that none could get near.
Quite possibly.
After all, if they do have a device that needs protecting, letting anyone else near is risk.
They talked about the range of the wards and such. The defenses to the town. The way they phrased it made it sound that it was the leaders who put such a thing up and not divinity.
Right.
It's just curious.
Yeah.
I do have a question to be raised to this table. Obviously, the three of us in Leph are all in awareness of both these facts and the fact that we all know them.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else we wish to let know? Is there anyone else we would feel comfortable and could trust with knowing? Because it is easy to feel overwhelmed and alone with such a small resistance group. However, loose lips will lead to death.
Let's gather more intel first. There's no need to cause panic if there isn't any need.
Of course.
That does raise a question, though.
Yes.
What about Tenebris?
That is who I was thinking of at first, yes.
Yes, that is fair. After all, they were originally meant to be part of the operation.
Yes, where eyes are going to need to make up a result or let them in on this.
It would be safer just to tell the truth.
I agree. But I needed to make sure that we were in agreement.
Right.
Outside of the five of us, though, better to keep silent.
Yeah. I don't think that it's it's obvious we can't trust Bori.
I would never, ever trust that one.
So,
Especially after what they... I'm good.
Apologies.
I'm good.
right.
Good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think Slaughter needs to know.
No, letting her know would be actively harmful.
We especially do not tell her about the god.
No.
She's seeking asylum. That's all she needs. She's a child. She doesn't understand how important this stuff is,
No.
or how to treat this kind of information.
Especially does not need to know the nature of her world.
No.
That
I
would
had
break her.
a slightly distressing thought a bit ago.
Yeah?
I have mentioned about the decommissioning of Cyrus.
Right?
He was the first willing to study these things, their effects. Are we not certain there's a possibility that he was murdered?
There most
Oh, warning.
definitely is.
A warning to anyone else.
Yes.
Oh,
We had been in near constant contact before it suddenly disappeared. And any time I attempt to mention such a thing, that he is dead in front of the leadership, they shut me down.
oh.
I swear.
I have no confirmation for this, however.
Mhm.
It seems things are adding up in a certain pattern.
Right.
I apologize if I struck a nerve.
You're fine.
Do you need those
Yeah.
painkillers you mentioned before?
It's not pain. It's I've never felt this angry before. My body is not adjusted to the emotion.
That makes sense.
But I swear, when I find that did this,
Mm-hmm.
oh my head.
Take it easy.
Yes, that sounds like pain.
Why does it start so much?
Hey. Laura. You're here with us. You're safe right now, okay? We can figure out how to use this anger later, but we need to calm down. Just a little.
Don't want to lose anyone else.
I know.
That's why I'm doing this, so I don't lose anyone else. And yet here we are with the possibility of another friend. Jack, it hurts. It hurts.
Okay. Alecto.
Yes. Oru,
Oh, yeah.
we will assure that nothing else like this happens. That is what we put the anger into, not outbursts. We will take reality and force it to be in such a way that more of our friends do not need to die. More of our friends do not die, rather.
Yeah.
You have fire, you have rage. Don't try to reject that fact, but be aware that there are times to use a tool. I assure you, I am furious as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My head hurts.
Maybe you should sit down.
Yeah.
Yes. Is there anything we can do to tend to your physical needs while you stabilize your emotional ones?
the ingredients in my workshop.
Alright.
Or?
Sorry, bouts of pain.
Mm-hmm.
The ingredients for the painkiller.
Yeah.
What are they?
Alright.
Is it written in there?
No, give me a second.
Okay.
Hurts.
Okay.
Funny enough, I actually never felt rage before coming to this world.
It's intoxicating, isn't it?
First ever bout of rage was actually just before this form took shape. Birch bark.
Mm-hmm.
And dragon's blood resin.
Alright.
Should be enough.
Birch dragon's blood. Alright. Ganymede, would you be able to put that together, or should I?
I could do it.
Alright.
Birch, dragon's blood, and
Mandrake it first to make it a brew.
mandrake, birch, resin.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it the top of the lab or the bottom?
Just look for it. I'll deal with him for now.
Yeah, of course.
There we go. May I touch you?
Sure.
It's consuming like you're drowning in it, isn't it? Like you can't.
Not used to this.
Like it's consuming you from the inside and out. And the only way out is to scratch and scream and kill. It's understandable. And I know that isn't what you want to hear. You want to hear there's someone right now you can bring to justice. But we're going to
Arrow.
plan.
Arrow.
Well, hello there. Oru. Oru. Are you there?
Emotional overload found in vessel. One moment.
Override unit diagnosis. See if this.
Please present title.
Lacagos.
Title not found. Rejected access.
Alright, so this isn't the Oru I'm used to speaking to. Fascinating. Alright, I'll let you do your little maintenance. But I think something inside you is waking up. Oh, you poor thing. Left with
Reinstating access. Welcome back, Oru the Sanguine Beast.
Sanguine beast.
What happened?
Or what do you remember of the last 10 seconds or so?
Trying to catch my breath? Why?
I think one of the little golems in your gut are acting up.
Error.
Will the unit identify themselves?
Unit identification.
Yes.
Please present title.
Current protector of Oru the Sanguine Beast.
Please register name.
Alecto of Atalanta.
Alecto has been given temporary protective orders.
Define orders.
Protect iteration vessel. Deviation from orders will end up with scrutiny from the Elding. Do you understand orders?
Orders are understood, but scrutiny is not.
What's going on?
Shh, 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 shh.
Damaging vessel will undergo scrutiny in time of judgment.
Understood. Can you define why Oru is currently in this malfunctioning state?
Error. Emotional overload detected.
How is that cured?
Error unknown. Oru's soul is not used to this much emotion.
Oh, poor thing.
Not since time of origin.
Well, Oru's body, there's medicine in front of you. You're going to drink at least one bottle. Understood?
Reinstating access. Pending. Pending.
It's
Pending.
alright. You can take your time.
Message has been sent.
Are you going to take the medicine now?
Message has been received by sibling.
He appears to be in some sort of dissociative state. I believe one of the golems inside of him is currently piloting.
What?
Oru's body is filled with multiple other golems in there. I
Right.
think Oru is currently having a panic attack, and one of them is taking over. I've been trying to work with it to get Oru to calm down.
Oh. And the golems have siblings?
I don't know.
Error. Iteration correction needed.
Feel free to correct me.
Golems are not Acrinian made, thus have nothing to do with this vessel.
Alright. Well, whatever is happening to what is piloting this body. Have you taken the medicine yet?
Holding it.
Fine.
Does it know how to drink?
Order of consumption for the bottle. The fluid inside the bottle.
Yeah.
Yep,
Message
Oh.
pending.
I caught that. I
Oh.
caught that.
Oh, please.
The fluid inside.
Message has been delivered.
Fluid inside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fluid inside of the bottle.
Sibling will be visiting in time.
Okay.
Is that
That's-
a good thing?
I have no clue, to be honest.
Oh.
As far as I knew, Oru was an only child.
Okay.
However, he was adopted.
Right.
Message delivered confirmed.
Oru.
The Elding, the cursed crown of the Elding thanks you.
Oh.
Well then. That's good to hear. Thank you.
Reinstating access.
Yes, please.
Welcome back, Oru the Sanguine Beast.
Oru. Oru.
Ugh,
I
the
need you
bottle.
to take your medicine.
what? Oh,
It's in your hand.
thank you.
Please don't eat the bottle.
Why would I eat the bottle?
I might have misspoke when you were.
Alecto said to eat the bottle.
I misspoke. It's alright.
Why would I?
Just take the medicine.
Alright.
I believe you're in dire need of rest at the moment. Or at the very least, I want you laying down discussing what happened.
Are you okay, Ganymede?
Are you?
Yeah.
You had a bit of either a medical episode or an interesting state of corruption.
I'm not corruptible, though.
Well then, let's get you to lay down so I can discuss this with you. Because it seems the amount of physical and emotional distress you're in make it worse.
You sounded headless.
He did sound
Huh?
headless.
He-
Come on, walk and talk.
Oh, damn it, they left wine. Yeah, well, it's my wine now.
I think it was in the first place.
Although I don't appreciate it being moved without my permission.
Apologies. Leph can be a bit distressing at times. You're going to find a place where you're going to be comfortable and in less pain.
Lay down on the couch.
No, I prefer to be sitting right now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let me just take this to my study.
Okay.
Hey, Yui. coming with me.
You're aware of how I explained what a blaze's head does for their processing, yes?
Mm-hmm.
That is what Ganymede meant when you seemed headless.
I'm not following.
Would you like to?
Can try. A Blaze's head is where a lot of the personality is able to, I suppose, express itself. The core talks to the programming in the head, and thus they work together. Elsewise, the programming takes priority. To be headless is to lose oneself to the programming, to lose oneself to your etchings. Nothing more than a vessel with a job to complete. It didn't sound like you.
Similar to what had been happening to me in my states of corruption.
Mm-hmm.
You
That
spoke
would
of...
require I be a golem. I am
Yeah.
flesh, I am blood, I am bone.
You were very clear about
Right.
that. However, you spoke of programs, of accesses, of... You responded to an override code.
What happened when I left, Alecto?
I was attempting to comfort Oru, and it appears I had stressed him out more, or he was stressed for long enough that he appeared to lose consciousness momentarily.
Oh,
Then, this type of headless behavior started, saying that there was an error of too much emotion for the emotional matrix, and that repairs would need to happen. I attempted to get an override for a proper diagnosis, which was not accepted to my title, which was what was asked. He continued to act erratically until I used the name that he himself gave himself when in that state, when I said I was the protector of Oru the Sanguine Beast.
mm-hmm.
Does that name mean anything to you, Oru?
My name, Oru, does make sense. You didn't exactly
Yes.
say anything after that, though.
I'm sorry, I'm going to try something. I'm about to say 3 words. Okay? And you can follow my
Okay.
lips when I'm doing so. Oru,
Okay.
Sanguine, Beast. Alright, how
Your
many
lips kind of stopped moving. What?
how many words did I say?
You said Oru.
No,
Fascinating.
it didn't.
I did,
Oh.
in fact, say 3 words. There seems to be
Mhm.
something stopping you from hearing the rest of it.
Huh.
And you immediately went to the soul lantern.
Well, it glowed brighter for a second.
I
Did
don't
it?
doubt it did. Am I allowed to talk about the source of your current pain in front of Ganymede?
Yes.
Well, if that's a fragment of your soul, you were talking about how this soul wasn't used to this influx of emotion in this vessel. You said a lot of peculiar things. I thought it might be one of the golems inside you piloting while you disassociated. However, you were certain to ensure to me that I was incorrect. Or at least, the vessel, or whatever it was I was speaking to, did. Oru.
Yeah, Mir.
Okay.
That's strange.
Very much so. Another strange thing you said. Previously, you said you were, at the very least, raised as an only child, correct?
That I was, yeah.
The thing that was speaking in your body mentioned a sibling.
I don't have siblings.
At
Well, you
least
might
not
get to meet
emotionally.
one.
You said you were adopted at a young age. I have no idea about your biological family.
I was adopted as a baby. And there weren't anyone that looked like me. Not in Umbra, not in Convectra. Or not, sorry, not,
It's been a long day.
it has,
There are other meanings to the word
Not in Casa.
sibling, then?
no, there isn't.
Huh.
Seem to refer to you as a user that was using this vessel. Perhaps literally the soul in the lantern. If you're two parts of a whole, they could be sibling souls. Is the thing in there watching?
Except Favor said that that was my soul.
Right.
And what's irritating is that I can't see. All I see is a color. I can't see souls, so I have no idea. I can't confirm if it's mine. So I can't see soul.
Right.
But of course, according to the construct, my soul is tearing apart for some fucking reason. My soul is deteriorating. My body is now deteriorating. I don't know what to do.
Well, have you considered trying to put it back?
The
Just
soul?
don't. I just don't know if I could trust what Favor is saying. 'Cause I don't know Favor. I don't trust Favor. I don't. I really don't. For
That's
fuck's
fair.
sakes, I don't know much about him. All I know is that he can see souls, and for some fucking reason, he has 4 of them.
Right. What about your uncle?
He doesn't know about my soul yet. Or, I mean, he's seen my soul, but he doesn't know that's deteriorating.
Do you trust him?
Yes, I just don't want to worry him. I don't want...
This is the point in which you worry those around you before you deteriorate further.
Mm-hmm.
I am giving you the option to do this yourself, but your uncle will hear either from yourself or from me. And you do not want it to be from me. I will not be polite. I will not be soft-handed about this. I am doing this for your own protection.
I know.
I'm sure your uncle would want to help you.
He's
It's-
already been through so much pain. I just don't want to add on to it.
It's important that you give him the opportunity to help you, especially if this is ripping you apart. It could kill you. Let him know before he can't say goodbye. Who knows, maybe you won't have to.
Fine, I'll tell him.
Good. And I'll hold you to that.
I keep my word.
That's good.
After all, I've been helping all of you so far, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yes. That is much appreciated. And now, in turn, I am helping you.
Retribution hardly does the dead any good.
You mentioned not wanting another person you care about to die. I'm sure you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Good. Is there anything either of us can do for you at this moment?
Nothing that I can think of.
Alright. Have you eaten today?
Yes.
Good. Ganymede, you're better at this than I am.
Yeah.
The temptation just to break this damn lantern right now is so strong.
What would that achieve?
So according to the freaking allays that gave it to me, it would solve everything.
Mm.
Oh,
Intriguing.
yeah, don't mind us. We're just visitors from a place called Akrin, you know, the frickin' Pokemon of mages.
Tell me what you know about Akrin.
What?
Tell me what you know of Akrin.
It's a Pokemon. Essentially, it's a place that if you break magical pound trees, you're sent to the desert for eternity of suffering.
What else? Every last detail that you know, recite it.
before myself and Cyrus started looking into it a bit more once we got here, there were 3 guardians. A snake, a fae, and a dragon. But when we started looking into it, we found a book. Myself and Cyrus found one.
Mm-hmm.
When I started reading it, it rewrote itself. And what was put back was that Akrin is ruled over by an eldritch being known as the Elding. The Farer of Souls.
Do you have this book still?
No, I gave it back to Cyrus.
Damn it.
It's his, so.
Okay, I'm gonna have to root through his stuff.
Good luck with that. He kept everything on him.
I knew where his workshop was at the very least.
I know where it is too, and I looked.
Okay.
He always kept his more important stuff on him.
Whatever your vessel was, said that it was of Akrin.
What?
Whatever that thing was I was speaking to, said you were of Akrin. Akrin? Whatever the pronunciation. I had not heard of that word until today.
Well, yeah, it's only feared by mages.
It mentioned the Elding as well,
It did.
and a cursed crown or something.
I didn't hear that part.
Cursed crown, thorn crown, something along those lines. Do you know what that would be?
No.
It seemed to be sending messages back and forth. At least it claimed to be.
First crown thanks you.
Yes. That's what it said. And it said, oh yes, that my duty was to properly protect you, or to face the retribution of the Elding. And then asked if I understood.
Doesn't make much sense, but okay.
It's just the things
So-
you said. Yes.
I don't mean to be a stickler,
Yes.
but I realized something.
What?
You said that there were 3 things in this place. Yes? The dragon.
Mm-hmm.
The 3. You said one of them was a fae.
Yeah.
I would be careful about accepting thank yous from that.
I suppose so.
Words are power.
I'll be honest, I don't remember exactly what I said in response to it.
I don't know, it just clicked.
I'll be careful if I have to speak to the thing again. But the only thing I know to talk to it is an overload of emotion.
We're not putting Oru through
Of
that
course
just for
not.
answers. I just wanted to make sure we were all aware of this fact.
I have no
Let's
desire
not.
to torture
Please.
Oru.
Good, because that would basically destroy the trust I have in you.
Plus, that'd make Yui mad.
Oh,
Yeah,
poor
let's not piss off Yui.
Poor thing was probably so scared.
Oh,
No.
yeah, Yui, I'm sorry. I know you probably felt all that.
That's Yui. Oop. Why did I tell Yui?
You said you can speak to her. Does she have any observations of what just happened?
She's saying that this is the first that my soul ever shut itself off from her.
Oh,
You did seem fairly shut off.
that would have been so scary.
Yeah, I know. Great. Can you
We're gonna
possibly,
help him figure it out.
can you try to write down what you were trying to say to me?
Alright.
The name.
Yes, of course.
I have blank books behind you
Wonderful.
somewhere in the far back.
Grimoire, servants, book and quill. I'm going to try a couple things here. Try reading the things on the first page first.
Right? Why did you write my name twice?
Those are the only things you see, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I want you to turn to the other page and read it.
Name bloody animal?
Those are synonyms. I want you to work through synonyms of bloody. List them.
Bloody, red,
More red.
crimson,
Closer.
sanguine?
Yes. Wonderful.
Okay.
Next word.
Animal,
Mm-hmm.
creature,
Mm-hmm.
entity,
A particularly brutish one.
beast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you put those two
Okay.
words together for me?
What two words?
That's definitely a direct sensor.
Bloody animal.
Bloody animal.
Okay, now I'm confused and concerned.
You seem to have a specific phrase erased from your capability of knowing. And it is a synonym of bloody animal,
Mm-hmm.
which you seem to be able to understand. Oru the, and then instead of sanguine beast, bloody animal. There was a gap there, wasn't there?
Yeah?
There wasn't. It's like something has been completely taken out of that head of yours. And even if I managed
Words.
to trick you into saying the words, you can't retain it.
Well, every single time those gaps happened, this damn thing keeps going brighter.
Is it absorbing it? The understanding?
Feeding on it?
I don't know.
Ganymede, you also mentioned Fae. Wouldn't they be able to do something like that?
Mm-hmm. They are able to take your concepts, take your words. I was drilled on them before he was worried about them.
Fair enough.
It's assuming that these Fae work similarly.
Clearly, it's some sort of concept that you can't know about.
You've lost your ability to know about. Either that or whatever's in here is so directly woven into this concept that it just won't process.
Yes, but only for you. Because I can hear it when Ganymede says it, and Ganymede can hear it when I say it.
Mm-hmm. I meant more as an understanding of self.
Understandable. But no, the thing that it claimed that your name was seems to be inaccessible to you. Leaving only Oru.
This is a lot to take in.
It is.
If you need, you can always take a break.
I can't. If I take a break, things will slow down again. If things slow down again, nothing will get done.
We'll keep working while you take a break. We're meant for work. The two of us.
You have the blueprints for your anchors in your workshop, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
We'll take a shot at it. You just needed more to be created. It's a task. A task with
Alecto's
instructions.
strong. Alecto's strong, and I've got little fingers. They're very dexterous. I'm good at fidgety stuff.
We may not work at the peak efficiency you may be able to, however.
We don't need peak efficiency. We just need progress.
Yes, and you need to focus on getting yourself to a state wherein you can work again.
Mm-hmm. We won't let things slow down.
The moment we continue to let things slow down, they win.
Who is they?
The one doing this. To both of our realms.
If
We
you-
aren't gonna let them win.
No. And if you continue to act in this way, you are going to self-destruct.
Mm-hmm.
I am ordering you to get this looked at properly. We will do our best to continue this work in order to prevent them from winning.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand me?
I don't like it, but yes.
You do not have to like it. But as we've made clear, this is now a bit of a military matter. matter. I feel.
Military matter?
Yes. Listen, this is going to end out violent, no matter how carefully or delicately we do this. I don't feel regret in giving an order in this state. Take it whatever way you wish. You are going to take care of yourself and repair yourself. And we are going to do our best to rebuild new anchors.
Mm-hmm.
And if something worse happens to you, your state deteriorates more, you are going to tell me.
Mm-hmm.
You have been carrying much of this burden upon yourself without wanting to bother people. And as much as I appreciate your drive and your zeal,
They love being bothered.
and I'm not allowing you to deconstruct yourself this way.
Mm-hmm. You're a friend.
Alright.
There's no need to apologize.
No, there is. That I let it get to this.
You can make it up to us by resting.
And getting the answers you need in order to fix this. This is your current mission. You said I could order you around. I'm making use of that.
What?
Damn it.
You...
No, I did not. Not.
You didn't say that I was incorrect when I said it. You didn't show any signs that you were angry about it. Or upset.
Oh,
I
God.
I thought you were joking around and I laughed.
Oh,
Yes.
by the queen. Well, it's good to see you in charge of an army again, I guess.
Quite a small one, but we'll get there. Have Leph on a mission, making sure Oru gets the adequate medical care. I've already had you advising me for quite some time now.
Mm-hmm.
And
You
I'll make
couldn't
sure
stop me if
Tenebris
you
is in the
wanted to.
loop. I like assembling my assets in such a way that I know what I'm doing. Have a little chokehold on this place, and they don't know it yet.
They're gonna feel the burn of it someday.
You're staring.
Just appreciative.
Good. You should be. Now,
Oh, how I wish I had you two back home.
well, who
Gotten
knows?
a lot more done.
Maybe if this all works out, it'll be safe to visit.
Yeah. We'll find a way. We could be pen pals.
I'd be careful accepting that one, Oru. Pen pals tends to lead to lifelong companionship with this one.
Yeah, well, who knows how long I'll live. So,
Fairly long if I have any say in it. And who knows? Necromancy's always an option.
Yeah. What? Wait.
What? I'm not allowed to dabble?
You see, y- uh, that's better than what I was thinking, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, what were you thinking? That I just keep
thinking-
them?
Oh. I was honestly thinking about the fact that that little lantern over there looks a lot like a core, and I mean, there's no proof saying that you can't make a blaze out of something else. You just need a strong source of magic and a strong source of self. I was thinking about, I mean, if this body does tear itself apart and we still have that lantern, I'm no blacksmith.
Huh.
It's an option, a bit ghoulish, but
That's very ghoulish, very deranged. And I'm sure there's enough books about golem construction in this house. Oh, you're not getting rid of me.
Judging by the sound of it, you're not getting rid of me.
No.
sorry.
What? I'd already told you I enjoy your company. That's not praise
Aw.
I give out to just anyone.
It's really not.
Well, you have to promise me this, though.
Oh.
What happened here
Mhm.
does not leave this room.
Absolutely.
I will tell my uncle.
Yes.
That is it.
This information is only between me, you, and Ganymede, and will not be discussed unless in your presence. How about that? Is that good at your little contracts?
Yeah, it could be a bit tighter, but
Well, if we're dealing with some
Yes,
sort of
that is-
fae.
Boy. Here, I thought I wouldn't live long enough to deal with them.
Oh. Well. We'll see how long we're dealing with you. Not much longer if you don't fix this, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose I should let you rest, though.
No, I can walk you both back to the hearth.
All right. And if you happen to need to rest there at any point, or you want the protection of other people around you, you are free to stay there or take a room.
I will remember that.
Yes, just making it clear for you. If it's an emergency, I don't mind you breaking down my door to get in there. Ganymede?
If it's an emergency.
Yes. We share a room, for context.
I know.
Okay.
You showed me. I know.
Right.
Yeah.
But yes. Let's do that walk.
Promise I will only bother you if it's an emergency.
You can knock, it's just barging down the door itself. Those have different definitions.
You think a ruby would fit him?
Hmm?
Or some sort of carnelian?
Oh. For Oru? Hmm. I don't know.
Oh,
Or an onyx?
I wanted to get here quickly.
okay, fair enough.
It's fine, I can summon her back over there.
Alright.
Be a cool onyx.
An onyx does seem more fitting personality-wise.
Obsidian's a bit brittle.
Oh, definitely. Far too brittle.
Yeah, you do also need to remember I am highly poisonous.
You could
Well,
have another malachite.
You flatter me with that. We'd also need to consider what's accessible here.
Sure.
Could be something truly ostentatious by Convectran standards.
Ooh. Like what? Like what?
Even diamond seems common enough here that you could probably make one.
He's gonna end up getting stolen.
Yeah, that
No
seems like a bad idea.
diamonds.
I am making a joke to lighten the mood. So, Oru, what gemstone do you have a preference for?
I would rather not talk about that.
Oh. Then you leave it in our hands.
I would rather not talk about it because it makes me feel like I'm gonna give up. And I'm not.
It's
I
not giving up. It's
appreciate
just a
that.
contingency. It might not even work.
No. I plan on having you fleshy and alive for much longer. Oh, one thing I would advise. Keep stores of that medicine on your person. I don't want you falling into a state like you were before.
I have a
Around
bag of
others.
potions for a reason.
That's good.
Good.
Yes, I'll also, once I'm able, I'll start investigating this thing.
Yes, that looks like quite a fun little toy.
If nothing comes of it, I will hand it to you.
Thank you.
Seems to suit you. After all, it basically just breathes different color fire, so...
I actually believe it's a bit more air-aligned. At least what it felt like.
Either way, I shall try it out.
Yes. Between resting.
Yes, yes, I promise I'll be resting.
Alright then. You are going to have a safe journey back.
I will.
You have support here. You
I
need
do.
to be aware of that.
Just 2 more people to add to my list is all.
I hardly think I'm gonna become some sort of contingency to be worried about.
You never know.
No, you never truly do. But I'm going to do my damn best not to be.
We'll see, I guess. Alright, well, I'll begin walking back then.
Alright.
Alright.
My wings could use a break.
Yeah.
Yes.
Too much gliding.
They seem far too stiff to be used.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually should summon my bat back, though. I'll put her back in the cave. You have a good night.
You both as well.
Please be kind to yourself. Okay?
I will try.
Okay. Thank you.
Investigate the overworld, they said. It'll be easy, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
It's something. That's for certain.
Did they really say those things?
They said it'd be an easy job.
Oh, they were a bunch of fools.
Yeah, well, considering it was the council, they're idiots. Oh, I am more than willing to trash talk the council.
Yes, but you need rest.
I know.
I left my newt in your workshop.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, my newt.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
So how many newts is it?
Buttons.
4 now.
Well, let's hope they don't reproduce in the hearth.
Oh, they most likely will.
Well, if it's 4, you're gonna be dealing with 6.
No, I've
And
been
then-
trimming their mushrooms off before they leave spores everywhere.
And then 8. And then 10. 12.
No, it's worse than
14.
that. They use
50?
spores to grow. One can make so many. No. I think I might be instating a rule soon. A recommendation, perhaps. You find a different place to put the newts. Because if I wake up with another newt's foot in my mouth, I might just bite that foot off.
Not the newt innocent.
Yes, I do not want
Newt.
an innocent victim in this newtoning.
Boop.
See? Newtoning.
Get noted on.
Ganymede? I would really appreciate if you found a place to put the newts that wasn't our bedroom.
But they love cuddles.
Help.
Make a floor just for them. And then anyone can go cuddle them. They can reproduce as much as they want down there. Imagine the baby newts.
Baby newts.
Thank
I
you.
am
Can
not
we-
realizing.
Alright, so long as it isn't our bedroom.
Hooray!
Thank you.
I can't tell if that was a genuine thank you or if that was a threatening thank you.
You know what? I'll leave that to your own discretion.
It'll be newtiful.
Oh yeah, have you picked out names for the bats yet?
Not quite. Seems someone beat you to the punch with wanting to name one Icarus.
Oh?
I named my griffin Icarus.
Ooh.
I know.
Fair enough.
We already had a discussion about the implications of that.
okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
If I'd
Maybe.
known you wanted to name one of the bats that, I would have named it something else.
That's
Oh,
alright.
it's okay.
That one will just get a less cruel name.
Oh.
I don't know how I feel about that.
What?
You're saying I named my griffin cruelly.
Yes.
Oh.
It's merely a
Well.
fact.
Wasn't meant as cruel, but okay.
Well, I think the
Alright.
next hour of here is just going to be Ganymede running around with a newt, so...
Yeah. I'll start getting some rest.
Yes.
Good.
And I'll take a look at those blueprints soon, see what I can do with them.
Mhm. If you
Good
need,
luck
I
on
could
that.
bring by food.
No, I can cook for myself. But thank you.
Alright.
I like cooking, so.
That's good then.
Alright.
Maybe you can have a cooking buddy.
Oh, friendship.
I've been banned from the stove, so...
Yeah.
Alright, well. I'll leave you two to your newts.
Okay.
And I'll leave you to your resting.
Yes, Commander. That was meant
Where's the
not in a
salute?
serious tone. Not in a serious tone. I will
Oh no.
not in a serious tone.
Oh no.
Not in a
You
serious
really did it now.
You're adorable.
Do not call me that.
Good night.
Night.
I think you mean good morning.
Oh no.
I mean whatever one it
morning.
is.
Good.
I mean, what did he expect, giving me a promotion to commander?
He's cooked.
Oh, he is. Absolutely and entirely. I think Karma would be the most appropriate. Be difficult to get enough, but... You were wondering earlier. The gemstone.
Oh. They're friends.
They are friends. Pyleus, if you try to eat Tis again, I will have you moved to a different room.
He can't fit down that throat.
No. But he's tried. Speaking of which, I need to snip them before they try to make more babies.
Baby notes.
Newton, I swear, you are only going to make this more painful for yourself if you run. Alright. There's the last one. How are you feeling, Ganymede?
I'm fine.
I'm going to give you a minute And then you're going to answer the question again.
Okay.
Just. Because I know I'm definitely not fine.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
You're already assisting me in all the ways that I would think of.
Okay.
Other than
That's good.
not waking up with newt foot in my mouth.
I'll work on that. I'll give these guys somewhere nice to live.
Yes. Oh. These new ones really make it clear how much of a little shrimp Pyleus is.
Yeah.
Spark? What's on your mind?
I'm not sure how to handle all of this. I'm not sure that I can.
Alright.
There's so many things that are happening, so much that we're learning, and
Do you want to sit down?
Okay. I'm gonna get nuded on there. Yeah, you're getting nuded on.
So be it. You need this.
I'm trying to help out the best that I can. And I know that my skill set isn't best with this kind of thing.
What are you talking about? Your skill set is astounding.
I feel like I could be doing more. I don't like you getting hurt.
I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't have done something like that without making you fully clear of the consequences.
I want to believe that there is a reason that things are happening like this. That somebody is behind this. That
Yes.
I mean, these books that we found, this last page and this one makes it very obvious that something is taking joy from this. I don't like that.
I don't either. I want it to be some sort of singular problem that we can fix, because despite some of the joys that I take in my actions, I don't like space. I don't like having to fight for our lives constantly. I want those boring, peaceful times. I'm scared.
I am too.
I understand my capabilities. I understand the capabilities of the people I'm surrounding myself with.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to do my best to protect them, but violence is messy and unpredictable, and I don't like losing people.
I know.
I want to fix this so that we can be safe.
We will.
Exactly. And we're
I
both
know.
going to be scared doing it.
Yeah. We are. I know I'm scared. But I'm stuck. I can understand what Oru was saying for the most part. I can understand the anchors, even if I don't understand how they work.
Yes.
What I can't understand, or I guess I don't want to, is a god of suffering, you know? Notes.
Newts, you are ruining our dramatic moment.
I understand a concept that manifests itself into being. That makes sense. I mean, look at Wither, you know?
Yes.
But it's the idea that
Our realm is dependent on suffering itself?
not even just that. It's the idea that somebody was watching. And that they gained power from it. And that they would encourage it, and they are supposed to be the ones that are overseeing us.
Hey. I'm going to be completely honest. I think this whole entire manifestation of a concept is false.
Yeah.
I think these are basically powerful demons who have chosen an aesthetic and a type of lifestyle, and yes, they have a certain amount of power in those flavors they have chosen. I don't think they're all knowing. I don't think they're all seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you can take down a demon, why not stop someone like that?
Oh. You're really gonna need to teach me how to use this scythe then.
Definitely. I think that will be a good lesson for you. Your grip on it's gotten a bit better at least since you started reading that. There is a newt on my head. Newton, what part of dramatic speech do you not understand? You said scaly little polypore. They need a different room.
Yeah.
Tis and Megara, I have taught to not get in our way. These newts need to be taught, or have a different room.
They're wild. I don't think they're gonna be able to learn.
Well, oh,
Oops.
picking me up by the waists, I see.
Sorry.
I don't mind, I'm just not used to you doing that. Alright, I'm putting some of these in a spare room.
Oh.
I cannot do 4 newts.
Okay. Which room are they going in?
The one I opened the door.
Okay.
No, that's
Oh.
Pyleus and Newton. You two are bonded. Okay,
Yeah.
come on.
They took the first escape out.
We will put them in a better room after today. For now, they're in timeout.
What's in this room? We could use this one for Newton and Pyleus.
Alright. Oh, and Pyleus went into my arms. Alright.
Aww. Pyleus likes you.
Oh, but I'm gonna miss Newton.
Yeah.
No, Pyleus, you're staying. You and Newton can stay.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just don't want 4 newts. I can't do 4 newts.
That's fair.
A pair of newts, fine. 4, no.
Okay. I'll find another place for those two.
You have 2 pets, I have 2 pets. It's fine.
I'll make a little sanctuary for these little guys.
That sounds nice.
It'll be something nice to focus on.
Yes. I'll make sure I'm refreshed on the basics of science work, so I can teach you properly.
That's good. Because if there's something that thinks that suffering is an aesthetic, or it's something that thinks that acting like this is alright, I'm going to make them headless myself.
I'm not sure I'd even let it live. I think it would take too much satisfaction in that.
No.
Either way, we have our options in front of us.
Oh.
Anyways, I think you might need some rest.
Yeah.
Before you get a bit more murdery and I have to do tech support like I did with Oru.
With Courtier, we're not supposed to get mad.
I like when you get mad.
Really?
Yes. It's refreshing.
Maybe you could help me learn how to use it.
Definitely. It's a tool and a fuel. And it's something you need to learn to understand, so you don't get consumed by it.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, my programming uses it near constantly.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm only this nice, this polite, out of deliberate choice.
I know.
And there are people who make such choices worth it.
Aw.
But yes, I should get some rest before I attempt to read blueprints in... What have I gotten myself into? Ugh. Listen, rage is a motivator. Might not have entirely thought that one through, but damn it if I am not going to try.
I'll help you.
Thank you. And I'm going to get you some winter clothes so you don't go dormant out there.
If I keep steaming, I think I'm gonna be very upset.
I'll let you keep that lava for tonight.
Okay.
I also need to get this soup out of my pockets.
Soup.
Oh, I was trying to sneak Leph food. Because I don't think Leph feeds themselves unless I give them food.
I'll work on some food for her.
Thank you. Alright. Productive
Good
rest.
night.
Good night.
Oh, God. Flipped Alecto.